Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here. I'm going to be going live. If you guys hear any background noise, I do apologize. It is raining out where I currently am. I just tried going live a couple times, but it turns out I had my headphones attached to my phone, so that's why I couldn't hear you guys. But now I got my Bluetooth off, so let's try this again. I'm sure this time. All right, let's do this. Yo, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Perfect. Yeah, sorry about that. So my headphones were attached to my phone. I didn't even know. That's why. That was embarrassing.
How you
Yo,
doing, Jack?
yo, is that my boy Brandon?
It is, bro. How
Yo,
are you?
your boy SDK is back. Buck boys! Oh fuck!
Wait,
Yo, Brandon, can we get Buck boys in this live? We gotta do it. What do you think?
He has me blocked, so I don't think it'll allow him to join.
I invited him, but I don't know if he's gonna accept. We'll see.
That sucks.
Oh, he declined.
Good.
wait,
Yo, Lucas Adams, Brandon, is that Lucas Adams in the live?
I don't know. There wouldn't be enough room for him if there was.
Oh, he just okay. He just said in the chat, "I can't go live. I'm in my living room." Oh,
Yeah.
Spinosaurus the King, where have you been? How come you haven't called in a while?
I've just been really busy focusing on YouTube and also, my job. Oh, yeah. Oh, good old days. Yo, all right. So, what topic? Since we got some people in the live here, what do you guys want to talk about?
Series we have with the
How
franchise and scores.
tall you are, Jack?
How tall I am? I'm
Yeah.
5'10".
What? You're 2 inches taller than me.
Yep.
Wait,
Damn.
It's okay. I
you know what?
mean, 5 is still good. I mean, you're the same height as Tobey Maguire, and he's Spider-Man, so you can just put it like that way if you feel bad about your height.
I don't
I
feel
mean,
bad about my height.
yeah. I mean, for me, yeah, I always wish I could be like at least 6 feet, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. But 5'10's close enough, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
True.
Wait,
But
I wonder what
Brandon, are
other
you looking forward
series.
to Jurassic World 4? Because like it's definitely 100% confirmed now.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I'm kind of excited for it. I'm just hoping that they choose a new director because I like Colin Trevorrow. I think his ideas are very nuanced and his cinematography is good, but I don't like
His stories.
his politics or his story. He lets social
Yeah.
politics invade a lot of his work.
Yeah, you see, like again, like Colin Trevorrow when it comes to making action scenes, the correct dinosaur sizes, designs, and battles, he's good at all that. But when it comes to writing a good story, you see, that's where he fails.
I think what they should have done is perhaps like Jurassic World was amazing. I liked that movie. It was the better of the three, definitely. But
True.
and mostly just because it appealed to the nostalgia factor of getting to see the working theme park,
Oh,
right? So that's
Carter Backus
but,
joined.
True. Also,
but
guys, can I say one thing? Are you guys cool if I upload this to YouTube? Because I was planning to do just a random live stream for YouTube. I'm gonna start doing those sometimes. Is that cool with you guys
I
or no?
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
well, just my face was kind of shiny. I don't like
Yo, Brandon, do you remember those good old days? Who did it piss off the most? That voice, I forget. Because like there's one.
Australosaurus, the singer.
Oh, was it him? Oh my
Yeah,
god! I mean, me and him
we
became
had
neutral
we
recently,
had
but like,
Giganotosaurus something in the live too, and he was getting really pissed off.
it was funny because like at first, like I didn't know it was you, Brandon. I was like, who the fuck is doing that? It was actually funny.
Wait,
Mm-mm-mm.
you remember the Critosaur sound effects from Jurassic Park 3?
Of course I do. I mean, it sounds pretty similar to the Parasaurol office.
Yeah.
Yo, Brandon, look at the comments. The guy just said, "Who did that?"
Oh yeah.
Wait, you remember Ken Griffin?
Oh my god. Okay, that Ken Griffin break was funny, but the thing is, I did it funny. But here's the thing, Brandon. I don't know if you remember, but like, dude, that one time you did it on Diego when you had like food coloring in your mouth and he believed it, dude. That was so funny. You scared him so good. He actually thought you were being possessed, Brandon. Remember?
Yeah, I remember the Ken Griffith debacle. That was very funny, actually.
Oh my god.
It's a
Hey,
shame
Jurassic
that
World
they
16's here.
didn't take that stuff as a joke. So Shadow
true.
Gamer, what do you think you're gonna see in the new Jurassic movie?
Jurassic World 16. How you doing, brother?
Hi, everyone.
Yeah,
It's been a while since I've been on
for,
live.
for sure. Yeah, we're just. Yeah, don't mind Brandon. It's just a funny noise he always makes.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, Jurassic World 16, it's good to talk to you again, bro. I really miss talking with you, man. I'm glad you're doing well.
Same here. How's
For sure.
everyone been?
Good.
Brandon, do you know Jurassic World 16?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, Jurassic World 16, meet Brandon, and Brandon meet Jurassic World 16.
Nice to meet
Nice to meet you.
you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like a retired community member, but Jack always has this magic where he just pulls me back into it for a few minutes.
True.
Cool.
I mean, but Brandon, when you were in your prime and like always made videos on Jurassic Park, I think your most famous project was definitely the Reaper, because like didn't it get like how many views did it get? It got
So
thousands of views, man.
episode 1 got 21.2 thousand, and
Holy
the
shit!
second episode, which I spent a lot more time on, it took me 8 months to make because it
Oh
was a
damn!
mix of live action, stop motion, and I had to wait for a bunch of different lighting materials and stuff
Yeah, I
like
could tell
that.
it took
But
a while for sure.
yeah,
Wait, what
dude,
island
honestly,
was
um, so the Reaper story took place on Isla Muerta, and it was like
Nice.
it was a secret facility where they were genetically modifying the dinosaurs to give them the traits like they do in the Jurassic World games. And
Oh
the
yeah.
Reaper was like a supersized Spinosaurus with a color palette similar to Jack Palance from the Dinosaur Revolution series.
Hey, bro, that's awesome.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. But he was an all black Spinosaurus with like a skull trace pattern on his head, and he
Nice.
had like
Nice.
blue tongued skink DNA, which gave him like a purple mouth and tongue, and pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but it was the first OC I ever made, and I thought it was a tad basic. But once I painted it on a custom, I was like, dude, this needs to be in a movie. This is cool.
For sure.
And of
Did
course,
Doesn't the
Jack.
Reaper also have like great white shark DNA in it too?
Mhm.
Nice. That's awesome. That
Yeah,
explains the
so
colors of it too.
and it had tarantula genetics to give it like a venomous bite. The what was it? The great white shark DNA gave it a higher biting force and more resilience to large growth. So it was more of like a supersized Spinosaurus too, which Jack loves, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, we got that in Camp Cretaceous as well. Like guys, the Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous, it was actually much bigger than I expected. Because like, if you guys know Pierce, the Kentrosaurus is around 8 meters. The Spinosaurus went side by side with Pierce. It was like 2.5 times the size. It's crazy, man.
Even if you don't believe in the theories, which a lot of people, Jack, I know, have like come at you for it, it really
Yeah.
isn't a theory. Like if you look at any of the still frame shots of like the Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous, it's definitely large.
Yeah, it's at least 18 meters or bigger, man. Because
Yeah.
even
And
compared to Big Edie, it dwarfed Big Edie in those few shots where it was like the same distance from the
well,
camera. It
what's
was crazy.
crazy to me, my guy, is that like the up until 2012, people legitimately agreed that the scientific Spinosaurus was 16 meters, right? So
Yeah,
what is the problem with it being just 6 feet longer? That's only 2 more meters.
true.
Like that's, and you know, you can never truly tell the full size growth length of an already extinct animal anyway, especially something as rare as Spinosaurus, which we virtually have no fossils of.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like we have some fossils of Spinosaurus, but I don't think we have like a fully complete one at the moment.
No, so most of the fossils of Spinosaurus, they had a complete replicated skull and spinal fragment, but it was in Tunisia during World War
And it
II,
got
and when the
destroyed.
Germans,
Yeah,
yeah, Germans bombed North Africa, they took that out too, unfortunately.
yeah.
Honestly sucks.
It does. Yeah.
And then what was it? You know what sucks in the Jurassic Park franchise? How we never got to see the other islands because we've only seen Nublar, Sorna, and Manscorp Island.
I
Good.
know, right? I wanted so badly to see what the others was like.
I know, right? Like it would have been really cool if they can show the other 5 islands that we haven't got to see, especially Isla Mutar, because like originally Jurassic Park, I think Jurassic Park 3 was originally going to take place in Mutar, but then it got scrapped and it got changed to Sorna.
Well, you
That's
know,
why
for
Isla Sorna
scripting,
looked.
I'm sorry, Shadow Gamer, go ahead, forgive me.
That's why Isla Sorna and Jurassic Park 3 look so different from the Lost World because it was the other side of the island and it was supposed to take place on Isla Muerta, Site C.
True, for sure. Like I've always wondered what dinosaur species are on the islands, because I'd assume there is dinosaurs on all 5 deaths, don't you think, guys?
Yeah, maybe dinosaurs from Site B are there.
Well, I mean, if
Yep.
anything that happened in the novel is to show for it, then they definitely got off the islands and spread elsewhere.
True,
Probably.
for sure. But the best Dilophosaurus is definitely the one from the novel because again, that one had like a really scary color pattern, and the way it killed Dennis Nedry, oh my god, that was scary as hell.
I still don't
That's still my
understand.
favorite kill in the whole book.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the frill is a cool idea, but I still think it would have been scarier to see like the novel one, and it would have added a little bit more variety in the sizes of the carnivores too. I think because it seems that Jurassic World only has two sizes of carnivores, or sorry, the Jurassic Park series. I don't think we got to see like a middle ground carnivore until Jurassic Park 3, but
True.
Yeah, the Ceratops. Uh, wait, how many middle-sized carnivores there's
so
been? There's been like a lot.
well, yeah. So the
Camp
first
Cretaceous
one
had
I
the
think
most of them.
Yeah, the first one I think was the Ceratosaurus in JP3, and then when Jurassic World happened,
True.
they added like Suchomimus, Baryonyx. I'm still upset we never got to see the Sucho, but
True.
that's all right.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Suko in Chaos Theory because it is confirmed it's going to be in that show. So hopefully it has a good
I
role.
hope it has the color pattern from the website. Do you guys remember back in 2015 when when before Jurassic World released, they had that website that was supposed to be like live cameras and stuff?
Yeah, like the
Good
blue and
times.
yellow one, I think. Yep.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, exactly. It was blue and yellow, and the Baryonyx colors were pretty rad too. I wish they would have kept those, and it had like the primitive feathers going down the top of its head too.
Yeah, that Baryonyx looks pretty cool too, actually.
Well,
Yeah,
I hope they go with the mental toy design because honestly, those look sick.
I'm just tired
True, true.
of all these grays. That's all. Like grays and browns are cool, but I know there was more vibrancy than that. Like it almost
Okay.
feels like if you remember the gyrosphere tour through the big herbivore paddock, they were all like gray and brown. They're like the Triceratops had no color variation. They were all just like super dark earthy hues, and I was like, that's cool, but like, why can't you make at least like one or two of them a little more colorful?
For
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Kind of like the Ankylosaurus in Jurassic Park 3. Those Ankylosaurus should have been in because they're better than the Jurassic World ones.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
Bumpy. Yeah, at least Bumpy was given a distinct color.
True, true.
Yeah.
Also, guys, you wanted something that I never really fully understood. Remember how, like, on the, I think it was either it was one of the Jurassic Park websites. Remember how they said that they took dinosaurs from Sorna to Jurassic World for like the park? The thing is, like, but like the only dinosaurs we saw from Sorna on Newborn and Camp Cretaceous in Jurassic World, I think, was just the Ceratosaurus and a couple others. When you look at all the like all the other dinosaurs, they don't look like the ones from Sorna. So it almost feels like it's hard to take that seriously when we haven't seen much of the Sworn dinosaurs on Newborn after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
Camp Cretaceous did the colors justice, though. I mean, I didn't like the
True.
Ceratosaurus being like stone gray compared to what they look like in JP3, but I think the rest of them looked kind of okay. You know, we got like the
True.
Baryonyx trio, the Monolophosaurus look pretty cool. They're all different variations.
True. It was cool to see Monolophosaurus actually.
Absolutely. You know,
And
any
one
like
thing,
small bipedal theropod other than raptors. Don't get me wrong, I love raptors, but seeing like a plethora more is always a plus.
For sure, yeah.
and what was it? It was cool at the end of Dominion to see Buck and Doe, but where's Junior?
Can I ask a question? Was that confirmed that that was Buck and Doe?
Yeah,
Or was
I'm
that
pretty
just
sure it
like a
was, yeah.
fan theory?
Yep.
Okay,
I
that's
I think it
awesome.
was Colin that confirmed it actually because I think what happened is like after Dominion, someone asked Colin which two T Rex are the is that a Little Edie and Big Edie or the Buck and the Doe, and Colin responded saying it was the Buck and Doe.
Okay, well, I hope that that's true and not just something he said. I will say the design differences were stark compared to the original two, but as long as we get to confirmation in the canon that they're still alive, that's all I
Yeah.
care about. The Lost
Well, it
World
was
was
cool
my
seeing them again. Now Junior obviously isn't with them anymore because again he's fully grown by now. So when a Rex becomes full grown, they leave their parents, right? So
Yeah, well, I guess I would suppose so. You know, they stake out their new territory,
true.
and I mean, the world is open to them now. Now, where was that at the end of the film? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was very disappointed by Dominion. I didn't like it. I've watched it maybe twice since it came out.
Right,
Um,
right.
but but
It was the Biosin
where?
Valley.
Oh, okay. So they basically rounded them back up and still put them in the valley.
Yeah, I guess that's where all the Soaring dinosaurs were taken. Like I guess they took some of the Soaring dinosaurs to the Biosin Valley.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there was that theory that because I remember in the extended featurette of Jurassic Park 3 on DVD, they had like the behind the scenes one, and and you'll remember this, Jack. They literally said that they wanted something big that could potentially cause an extinction event. But
Yep.
I don't think the Spinosaurus could have killed every dinosaur on Sorna in a matter of like 5 years. I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Again, the Spinosaurus doesn't like hunt for fun. It only hunts for like territory, revenge, and food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious. Like I don't know. That's the other thing about the Jurassic World franchise that upset me as a fan is it seemed I grew up in the post JP3 world and like the with the '90s stuff. I'm 24, so for me it was like I grew up with like the Jurassic Park Returns comics and Jurassic Park Redemption and the Dinosaurs line and all the
Jurassic Park,
exterior media.
Operation
Oh,
Genesis.
oh my goodness, I
Yeah, there's
played
a lot
that
of good
for
games. Yeah.
years. I had that on Xbox and I played it on my mom's
That
laptop. It was so
Nice.
I
good.
like the music in that game. I don't know why.
The
It's just like
score is amazing. It
Oh, for
seems like
sure.
you're definitely a cinematic score. And
yep.
that's what I'm saying though. Like when Colin Trevorrow took over and it almost seems like he ignored a lot of this stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy that as a fan the franchise was revived. Excuse me, was revived at all because for
Yeah.
what we knew it was dead for almost 15 years.
True. Yeah. It took them such a long time from Jurassic World to Jurassic World. Like, holy crap, 14 years.
And
Wow.
what was
Well,
Can
let's
anybody
it?
else
well,
can
let's all be glad that Colin didn't go with the original Jurassic Park 4, where they would have used
Oh yeah,
dinosaurs
the
merging
human
with
Yeah.
hybrids.
aliens.
Yeah, the
Oh
Yep.
human
god.
hybrid thing, that's a bit extreme. I mean, I guess it is kind of interesting, but it's a bit extreme for like a Jurassic movie in a way.
This was
Yeah.
still
No, it
Jurassic
definitely
Park,
is.
just a tiny different movie.
True.
What was it? And then I heard you know what the plot of Jurassic Park 4 could have been? It could have been here's a good plot. It would be what was it? Well, they can't anymore, but what was it? They could have showed them going to Sorna, capturing dinosaurs and rebuilding a Jurassic Park on Isla Nublar.
That would have been neat, but I feel like people would have then complained that it was the Lost World.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Like I feel like each JP movie up until Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom gave us something completely new. And then I feel like Fallen Kingdom and Dominion kind of just rode the ideas of the other films. So it's like
I agree with that, which made them more disappointing than the first four films.
yeah, and
Especially Dominion.
if you follow
Yeah.
them play by play, it's like Star Wars, right? I'll go on like a little side quest here, but every third Star Wars movie is a repeat of the first of the three. So like the Phantom Menace, big invasion, looking for something, and then boom, a giant planet or space station blows up. The same thing in A New Hope, and the same thing in the what was it? The Force Awakens.
Return of the Jedi or
Yeah, again, yeah. So, and I just feel like this franchise continues to suffer from that third movie issue where it's like, oh, these first two movies are good. The second one's like, eh, and then the third one's like, okay. At least that's how the fandom reacts. Now, I appreciate each movie for what it is, except Dominion. Dominion gets all my hate. No.
Yeah. Well, like the problem with Dominion, it has good parts, but I think Dominion's good for just a random Jurassic film. But for a conclusion film, see, that's where I think it sucks. Like if Dominion was just some like random film, then okay, it's pretty good. But for a conclusion film, hell no,
I
it
don't know,
really failed on that.
dude. Like, let's talk about this for a minute, right?
Yeah,
First of all, my first issue with Dominion, all right, and the biggest one I think is that it is totally not in Ian Malcolm's character to work for Bison at all.
true,
He absolutely does not like the creation of the dinosaurs. He would willingly work towards their extinction if he could.
true,
He's virtually afraid of them. They've nearly killed him like 20 times, and he's open about this time and time again. And then for him to go and work for the company that competes with John Hammond's dream is a bizarre concept to me.
Yeah,
It's
it really
crazy.
seems out of character for him. Actually, I do agree with that.
Yeah. Second of all, Ramsey was virtually Malcolm, and there was almost no need for his character and Malcolm's character to exist in the same room because they pretty much said the same thing and were the exact same person the entire film.
True.
Third, right, and this is the biggest one. I don't know what it is with Jurassic World introducing these super cool. Like, I don't like the hybrids, but I will admit they're neat. They're very neat. I will give that. And it is definitely the most realistic way we could bring a dinosaur back would be through splicing, right? Because we'll never get fully intact strands, but we can create something that looks like it through genetic mutation. However,
True.
My issue with Jurassic World is that they always bring this super cool animal, whether it's a regular carnivore or a hybrid, and then they immediately kill it in the same movie. So by the end of Jurassic World Dominion, I wasn't even surprised when the Giga died. And not only was I not surprised, but I was super disappointed that they brought something as big, as cool and predacious as Giganotosaurus into a film just to murder it at the end. It didn't even. I think the Giga's kill count in Dominion was a fucking locust.
It was just
And
the
it
locust.
didn't
That's
even
it.
kill that locust. Yeah.
It did kind of beat a deer.
Oh,
You
yeah.
see, this is what makes the
it did eat a
Spinosaurus
deer.
the best. But
So
here's the thing: this is what makes the Spinosaurus the best villain. Is that every time it shows up, it never dies. It gives him more and more films to keep coming back. You
Yeah.
know.
and it
Yeah.
and
I
it and
truthfully
it
believe.
fought a lot of T-Rexes.
Yep, and it always comes out on top.
I truthfully believe that that JP3 was a better film than Dominion, and I say that with every ounce in my bone, like blood in my body. It's just
I
like
agree.
the idea of the Jurassic movies to me is a super like I just think they went too big with Jurassic World, right? Like they tried to turn it into like a nice 2020s like 2000s mega hit. Oh, well, there's a gigantic crisis globally and now we got to save the world.
Right.
Like that's neat, but it's cliche. And I think the idea of the Jurassic movies has always been a group of people with varying abilities, intellect, and capabilities in an area where they are out of their element, and you know that they're going to need to do something because we all know that if a handful of dinosaurs was released into the open world, we would be able to take care of that. Let's be real. The human race would be able to take care of that. So it almost takes like the wow factor out of it. Like knowing that, oh, by the end of this, they're going to save the world because they're not going to let dinosaurs run loose and take over the world. There's no way.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I just feel like the other films, the first original three, had a very realistic look at it. They made real situations that pitted people against survival. You got super pretty scenery. Everything was done perfectly. And so just to see what they've done now, it's upsetting.
Yeah.
And albeit,
Well,
like I said,
yeah. True.
sorry, I know I'm kind of dominating the conversation. You want me to back
No,
down a little bit, Jack?
It's
no,
okay.
it's okay.
It's good.
No, everything you're talking about, like are interesting things that I agree with. So keep going, bro.
Okay, yeah,
It's all good.
I'll wrap it up and then I'll let you all chat. Forgive me.
That's
It's
But
okay.
yeah, but like I said, it's a super cool franchise, and I'm glad we got the additional 3 movies. I'm glad we got to see Sam Neill, Laura Dern. I'm glad we got to see all of them, Jeff Goldblum. But I just think that they went too big with it. They had an idea and they ran it to the extreme, like they did with Marvel and Endgame, and it just kind of fell flat on a lot of the notes. It doesn't take a super extraordinary plot to make a movie $1 million. But it also comes down to like this is a franchise and a fan base that has existed for 30 years. 35
true.
if you count the books.
Yeah.
True.
And we have been saying time and time again what would make us swarm to theaters. And it just feels like these artists who are directing these films ignore us as fans. And I will say the Jurassic fan base is a very strong fan base. We are very tight. We are very knit. We are very vocal. And it's not like other communities where we're all arguing with each other like Star Wars or Star Trek or Godzilla. I feel like those guys are bickering about everything down to like what temperature it is in a movie. But I'm being dead serious, bro. But like
I
us,
know,
right?
They
Yeah.
I hear there's a lot of toxicity that happens in those communities.
Yep.
Yeah, but then we have this community, and it just feels like, because we were with Dominion. I remember reading the highlights coming up to it, and they were like, Colin Trevorrow was like, I imagine for Dominion a movie where people are afraid to go out and camp at night because a Carnotaurus might come around a tree and snatch him up by a fire and stuff like that. Like I remember that being in a legitimate published interview.
True.
And there was none of that in Dominion. Absolutely none of it.
I know.
And I would have watched that anytime over what Dominion was. There are just too many locations, too big of an idea, and I think the plot was just cliche. But as I said in the beginning, I adore all the films, and I'm happy that we got more. They're there. There's no changing them. And truthfully, I'm sure there are a lot of directors that could have done worse. So
yeah,
that's my rant.
That's true. Yeah.
And
Well,
we didn't get to
maybe
see this
they
lineup.
could have had Spielberg directed the Dominion for one last time, maybe.
He would have done amazing for sure. Spielberg never disappoints us,
Absolutely not. He's got that Jewish charm.
Wait, is he Jewish?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I never
Yes,
knew
he
that.
is. Yeah.
Oh wow,
So is
I thought he was
Natalie
American.
Portman.
Oh. Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, let's hope that Gareth Edwards can pull something good because the thing is, like, sure, Colin did good with like the first three, he did good with the Jurassic trilogy, but like, let's hopefully, maybe Gareth Edwards will do even better. You never know.
As long as he doesn't keep the dinosaurs in the dark, unlike Godzilla.
True.
I think he's going to do a good job.
Yeah.
I think most of his ideas have been pretty decent.
For sure.
I want that Jurassic horror film they've been promising us. Like, they can turn Jurassic Park into a horror game, but they can't give us a horror movie.
Yeah,
Like,
Jurassic horror movie. We got to get that one day. Even just one good horror movie like that. That's
dude,
rated R.
this franchise has spin-off capability out the wazoo.
True.
That's the thing. Like, even as a mainline story, it's great. But like, to make a few movies that take place on the side that are like loosely canon or just in between events that explain certain things, like
Yeah.
like a I don't know, you'd love this, Jack. A spin-off about Henry Wu going to Sorna to replicate new dinosaurs. There's genetic agents or whatever breathing down his neck, and he's worrying about like who's going to catch him on the flight registry to the island, knowing he's not supposed to be there, and people come looking for him to see what he's up to.
Yeah, that'd
You
be
get to
awesome.
see the issue, yeah, like stuff like that. Like, there's so many factors.
And also see the birth of the Corythosaurus, Ceratosaurus, and the
Yeah,
JP3
the illegal
Incalibur.
creations
Exactly, and
back
that
in
would
1999.
And
Yeah.
and that
also
would
the JP3
explain.
Raptors, because they were a part of that creation as well.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much spin-off
Yeah.
capability too. I really wanted that John Hammond series, animated or not. I would watch that any
For
day.
sure.
And you could get
Well, I remember a couple years back there was talks about a live action prequel exploring John Hammond, but like didn't it get canceled?
I believe it did. Yeah.
Ah, that
And then
sucks.
what was it? Well, the thing about a Jurassic horror movie, at least since Survival of the Fittest, they might do that.
True. Well, in Survival of the Fittest, there was some horror parts to it, and if I ever go back to making that, I'll try to I'll try to put horror things in there, but not things that would get me like blocked on YouTube or anything like that. I
No,
gotta
I
be
mean, and
careful.
obviously it's a franchise centered around families. They
Yeah.
want it to be a family-friendly movie, but I just feel like even PG-13 isn't PG-13 anymore. Like, a lot of the kids are much more aware now. I'll say that, for example. They're much more aware and much more exposed to different things at younger ages now. And I feel like you could get away with a lot more. Like, JP1, for example, was fronted as what you call. Oh, and just a side note. Does anybody else remember John Arnold cursing a lot in Jurassic Park when you were younger, and then when you rewatch it later, you're like, he almost curses like not at all, but for some reason you just remember him cursing?
I
Yeah, I
no.
remember. I
For
think.
me, I don't
John
remember him cursing at all.
John
Nope.
Or
Arnold?
oh, Ray Arnold, you mean?
Yeah, or sorry, forgive me. Yeah, Ray Arnold. Wow.
I
I'm
mean,
too
I think he said a few words. I mean, like, I know Ian Malcolm said in one scene, "That's one big pile of shit." So he definitely cursed there.
Well, no,
It was funny.
that's Jeff Goldblum. I'm talking about
And Ellie Sattler did swear during the "Must Go Faster" scene.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and all of that was labeled under PG-13, and there was almost none of that
Yeah.
in the newer movies.
And also, like, didn't Eddie Carr get ripped in half in The Lost World? Like, how was that PG-13? He literally got ripped in half on screen.
And didn't oh sorry.
For a PG-13 movie, and I think you can only you can drop one F-bomb, I believe, and you can drop shit up to 2 or 3 times. But I think if you go any more than that, it has to be rated R for excessive language.
True.
Which I think is dumb. It's 2024. Everybody curses. I know like 12 and 13-year-olds that go to school and curse all kinds of crazy stuff. My siblings, for example, like, they're exposed to TikTok and everything else. There's no rating guards on any of these social media platforms. People see that stuff all the time.
Right. That's true.
And
For sure.
That being said, I don't think dropping an F-bomb makes a Jurassic movie a Jurassic movie. I'm just saying that, like, they could totally get away with a lot more than they're doing.
True.
Which
wait, now
would
can I
make
say
it more entertaining.
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
What was it? And even in Jurassic Park 3, we heard a T-Rex neck snap, and what was it? When we also saw Udesky getting like his back, he got like clawed by a raptor.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
That's a big thing for me is like on-screen deaths. Like, I would
And it's
really,
never
really.
even and it was
Yeah,
never even explained what happened to the crew at the beginning of the movie.
True.
And it has been theorized that the pteranodons might have gotten them.
But then they were locked up at the time. But to be fair, there were some
I mean, there
secret
was the
critters.
Lost World Pteranodons, and like from the Lost World that could have got them.
I
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
yeah.
read
I was
somewhere
just
that
gonna
it
say
was the
that.
Spinosaurus, actually.
no, I
It
don't
could have been, but
think.
like, the thing is, I feel like if it was the Spinosaurus, that boat would be a lot more destroyed than just the roof being
Yeah,
destroyed.
Definitely.
not to mention Spinosaurus may be a swimmer, but I don't think it'll be survive. Able to survive out in the open ocean.
And then there was a Jurassic Park 3 book that came around the time. I think it was around the time Jurassic Park 3 came out. It's called Jurassic Park Survival. It showed Eric Kirby's. It was talking about Eric Kirby's adventures on Isla Sorna during his 8 weeks, and on the cover it showed Buck and Doe and the Lost World Raptors and Junior.
Oh,
I would
nice.
love to find that. Where's that at? That's official
You know
material?
what? That would be a good series. Imagine one day they make like a live action series showing like Eric's 8 weeks on the island.
And then imagine he comes across a Spino and he has to hide from it 'cause he had T-Rex-P, and
It'd be cool to show how he did that actually. If they ever like make a
he
series about
probably
that.
climbed a tree to escape, and then he waited like a few
Sure.
minutes.
Seriously, a live action show isn't that hard to make. It's what all we've been asking for years.
And they could
Yeah,
True.
animate it. I would not care if it was animated. I know it costs millions of dollars to make a live action Jurassic film. I do.
and
True.
then
But
there was also a part where he fell in the JP3 and Kylosaurus.
True.
like
True.
Ooh.
you know how they do like Star Wars Adventures or whatever? Like I would
Yeah,
love like a Jurassic Park Adventures. Like that would be amazing. Like an animated series that's canon, like they did with the Clone Wars, where we get to see like they fill in the gaps of all the movies. Like
Yeah, that's what they should do because there's so much gaps to fill, especially that 14-year gap from Jurassic World 3 to Jurassic World. That's the one they should definitely.
yeah, like
I hope.
where's this where's this movie of Vic Hoskins hunting down the escaped JP3 pteranodons?
True. Yeah, because
And like
like
these are
now we
just
know what happens to the baby.
episodes. You could tell that whole story in 25-30 minutes easy. Put it on Netflix and make millions.
True.
I heard at one point in the book they said that Eric Kirby was in the compound, and I think he came
Yeah.
across a Triceratops at
True.
one point. It was, I think,
Also, do you guys enjoy those what's it called, those Lego Jurassic World films we got? I think a few of them are good. Like, have you guys seen Lego Jurassic World Legends of Newborn? I think it had some pretty cool scenes actually.
Oh yes, I had the
yeah.
game as well.
Nice, nice. Actually, like my favorite scene in that whole series is like, remember the part where I think it was a three-way fight between a Mecha T-Rex, Rexy, and the Allosaurus. That was pretty sick.
Oh yeah,
And
I should be
Oh,
watching
for
it.
sure.
you know, it's one of the funny parts from the game is when they saw when Eric and his family reunited, they found the Spinosaurus sleeping right above them because they could hear the
True.
satellite
Oh yeah,
phone.
Oh
the
yeah.
game was cool too. Actually, Lego Jurassic World. Yeah,
That was funny when they saw the Spinosaurus sleeping.
yeah,
I'd be like, if I saw a Spinosaurus
for
sleeping,
sure.
I'd be walking so
Sure. I also
quietly.
really enjoy Evolution 2 because again, Evolution 2 shows so much more respect to not just the Spinosaurus but all the dinosaurs. You know.
I
They
like
really
that game.
should
It's like,
maybe make a Lego World 2, where it follows the events of Fallen Kingdom, King Cretaceous, and Dominion.
You see, that's what they should do. Again, like they made Lego Jurassic World up to Jurassic World, but they should make a Lego Jurassic World 2 to do Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World, Dominion, maybe even Battle Big Rock and Camp Cretaceous as well.
And possibly Chaos Theory.
Yep,
and also
that would be awesome for sure.
maybe what they could do is remake some of the levels, like with add the JP3 and Kylosaurus and add like the Ceratosaurus, because here's some things they never even released. There's some scenes that are not even in the movie, that are not even from the movie, that aren't even in the game.
True, true,
Very,
true.
very true.
For sure. I'm also looking forward to Jurassic Park Survival. Like there was rumors that game was going to get canceled, but apparently it's no longer canceled. Thank God, because like that game looks really cool. Have you guys seen like the videos about it and the trailer
Oh
for it?
yes.
Yeah, the raptor in the freezer survived.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's the most interesting part of the game is it explains what happened to that raptor in the freezer, and just like I think the 3D animation in the game looks pretty badass too.
Yeah.
They go the alien isolation trope where the dinosaurs learn that the survivor that trying to hide from them, but eventually learns that there's no more hiding. This is gonna be the best game in the whole franchise.
Oh, for sure.
I want I wonder if like if we'll hear scores from John Williams like reused music. 'Cause here's an issue of some of the films. They don't reuse, well, they do reuse the main theme and sometimes other themes, but they should reuse themes for like sometimes in movies they reuse music from the first.
True.
Well, sometimes, if you give like a movie its very own theme, that makes it all the more special instead of just using the same old.
Yeah,
People kind of
yeah,
get tired of it.
True.
yeah. And true, you could always edit like your own music too.
Oh yeah.
For sure. But yeah, like if Jurassic World 4 it truly is a prequel, I really hope it's a prequel to Jurassic World explaining the 14 years because like that would be the best story. It could explain, like the construction of Jurassic World. It can explain what happened to the Spinosaurus after JB3. Like so far we know that it
And
was
Buck and
transferred.
Doe after.
Yeah. Because the only thing we really know what happened to the Spino is that it got transferred to Manticore Island. But again, like this was back in 2016, so there's still as many years he was probably still in Sorna before they took him to Manticore Island.
I wonder if well, how Buck got those scars. 'Cause Buck is my favorite T-Rex.
Most likely got them
True.
during a fight with another
Yo,
T-Rex.
Brandon, you're back. I guess you lost
Yeah,
connection.
Yeah, that's my bad. I totally forgot that you can't check an app while you're on Instagram. I got a text
Oh,
I had to respond to.
oh.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
and then what was it? There was also Bull had scars like as well,
True.
Didn't they hypothesize that the Bull Rex's scars were from like a raptor attack?
or
So they
or
might.
or
Yeah.
or from a baryonyx.
Yeah. Well, we do know
Okay.
the Bull Rex in JP3 definitely was fully grown because like all they literally did was take the buck from the Lost World, which was a big full grown Rex, and just repaint it. Like that's all they did.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
a character I wish we could see again is Roland Tembo.
True. True.
Unfortunately, the actor passed away some years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
True.
that's
I mean,
sad.
what they could do is find an actor that looks similar to him, use CGI effects, and get someone and try to like make his voice with with what's it called? Because I think
AI.
there's a way to like do like a to get an actor's voice, but with like I forget what it's called though.
Yeah.
I think it.
I think that's the biggest issue with a lot of the Jurassic stuff is that it would be very hard to do a live action with any of the first movies just because of how many of the actors have passed away.
I know, right? It sucks. I mean, they could do it, but it wouldn't feel the same if it's not like it wouldn't
No,
feel the same if it's not
like I
Richard
will
Attenborough
never
and Roland Temple.
ever see anybody else as Robert Muldoon. He was my favorite character growing up. He still
True.
is.
Clever girl.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he was a
that never
badass in
gets
the
old.
novel.
Oh,
I
the novel he
love
was
Muldoon.
too.
Roland Tembo, like he feels like the Isla Sorna version of Robert Muldoon, except for he only wants to hunt the Rex.
True. Yeah, Roland Temple is one of my favorite characters. He's pure badass.
Yeah, I feel like he would be able to take down any of the other Rexes on the
Oh, for
island.
And,
sure.
and possibly the Indominus Rex.
Yep.
The Spino,
He would.
unless he brought.
Well, to take down the Spino, he would definitely need more than just a like small little tranquilizer gun. Because like in Camp Cretaceous season 4, if you guys don't remember that one scene when Darius threw the sleeping gas at the Spino, it took a long time for it to work on the Spino, and when it worked, it just barely worked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jack, I just wanted to let you know that Carter said he wanted you to know that he's watching and he's enjoying the live.
Oh.
Nice, Carter, my man. I don't know if you guys know Carter, but he's a nice guy.
Cool.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
What was it? You guys remember the Red Rex?
The Red
do.
Rex.
I
That was
still have
from
The
mine.
novel?
The novel.
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
novel. Wasn't the Red Rex like a juvenile Rex from the first
Yeah, I
book
wonder
or
if the
something?
Red Rex was ever alive in the franchise, then where would it be?
Considering the films differentiate from the novels, unlikely.
True.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for Red Rex, there is one in Trespasser. There's like a big red Tyrannosaurus that hunts
Yeah.
around the wharf. That's
Of Isla Sorna.
yeah, that's
I
pretty
remember
cool.
that.
There was also you know a game I wish they added evolution Operation Genesis music in is Jurassic World Evolution.
Yeah, that whole soundtrack for that video game just did not feel very Jurassic at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? One time in a fan film they used the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis music.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like I do love all these Jurassic Park musics we get, especially the ones from the games too. I like how every Jurassic game doesn't just use the exact same Jurassic theme. Every Jurassic game has their own different kind of music, which is pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
agree.
Definitely.
Wait, you
Yeah,
remember the Visitors in San Diego theme from the Lost World?
That's
yeah,
amazing. That like
yep,
big
Classic.
crashing like dun, dun, and then like the main score plays over while they're riding into Jurassic Park San Diego. It's such a good
I
one.
know, right?
I also like Hammond's plan music.
Mm-hmm.
True.
The-
I think all the movies have amazing music, to be honest, especially the original trilogy.
I got the Indoraptor theme playing in the background.
Oh my god, got me some McDonald's here.
What was it? I like there was this one music from John Williams
Nice.
that I
Yeah,
liked,
Brandon,
Eye to Eye.
Brandon, I got me some McDonald's here.
Well, let me play it right now. Wait, can
No,
I
don't
play
do
some?
that. Don't do that.
I want to hear it.
It's gonna blare out the speakers, and Jack might upload
Yeah,
this.
true. So it might be copyrighted. So yeah, let's not play any like copyrighted
Yeah,
music.
never
Okay.
mind.
But yo, Brandon, did you know that you're a true Jurassic fan? Like the fact that you speak like like so many great facts about every movie, and the fact that you know that you have this much knowledge towards the Jurassic franchise, like holy shit, man, that's awesome.
Dude, I don't know
Well,
everything, but I've been a fan of this franchise since I was, I want to say 3 years old. My
Sure.
parents argued a lot growing up, and my mom used to put the movies on when her and my dad would go at it.
Oh yeah,
And so it's like a trauma bond, me and Jurassic Park, but it definitely inspired me to do a lot, and it filled my childhood with so much happiness that I can't even begin to thank it enough. And so, I know my earlier words about the films had been very the recent ones anyway was kind of harsh, but it's just because I care so much about it, and I just want to see it directed and created in a way that continues to allow it to thrive, because if they keep making movies like they have been, they're going to milk it dry, and then we're not going to get anything ever again.
yeah. Well, again, if they're gonna continue to make movies, I'm for it, but I hope they can make them good though, not make the same mistakes that the recent trilogy made. You know?
Definitely. Try to do some new ideas, and
maybe go
even new
Of
back
course.
dinosaurs.
to the Los Cinco Muertes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, like do prequels, explore the other islands, introduce new breeds of dinosaurs. Make
Maybe what
better.
if we see an Acrocanthosaurus or an Albertosaurus?
Yes. Oh
Albertosaurus
my
would
gosh, bring in
be
the
That would
cool.
be
Acro. I
awesome
want
for
to see an
sure.
Acro in the Jurassic movie so
Don't
bad.
forget,
There
don't
was
forget about the
this
Oh yeah,
Maposaurus.
there was
yeah,
this
Maposaurus as well.
there was
Oh,
this
for sure.
video series in the late 2000s that was, do you guys remember when people would take clips using fraps? They'd screen
Yeah, I
record their.
remember Jurassic Park Return
Yep.
to Evil Sorna.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
they would create like their own little movie series. It'd be like hours long. I think some guy, he there was a channel for Prehistoric Park season 2 where he just filmed Operation Genesis heavily modded
Sure.
and like made a little doc series about like a continuation of that. But anyway, there was one about Isla Muertes or Isla
Yeah, I
Muertes,
remember
sorry.
that.
And it was like
And it had
zombie dinosaurs. Yeah.
Damn, that's scary. Zombie dinosaur.
Yeah, they had
Wow.
like a
and what
zombie
was it? One time on
carcara.
Yeah.
Isla
But,
Sorna, there were
Brandon, there's something else I want to ask you. Too. Don't you just appreciate Jurassic World Evolution 2 so much more than Jurassic World Evolution 1? Especially how they treated the Spino in Evolution 2 as well, compared to
Okay.
Evolution 1?
So let me tell you a little story, okay?
Yeah, bro.
So when I first got it, I looked at it very bare minimum, and I was like, oh, this is a reskin of the first game. This sucks. But as I started to realize all the customization and stuff that they added, it blew me out of the water. But over Christmas break, I showed my girlfriend every one of the Jurassic movies. We marathoned them the entire Christmas break, and she
awesome.
liked them a lot. Yes, she
Nice,
loves
nice.
them.
Nice,
And
nice.
then, and believe it or not, she actually liked Dominion. Crazy, right? And
True.
Okay, to
so,
be fair, I kind of like
yeah,
Dominion.
Well,
Same here.
right.
Dominion
So,
has good parts, but here's the thing: like Dominion has good parts, but it still is a disappointing film, to be honest.
and she's not a big gamer either, but I let her play Jurassic Park Evolution, and I think we sat there for like 8 hours straight playing this game, building a park. It was a long time.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, so I mean, it's a great game. I
Well, it's
think
just
it's
the way
amazing.
that like not just the Spino, they fixed a lot of dinosaurs in that game, especially the Spino, because again, the Spino is much larger in the game. The Spinosaurus is like the most powerful dinosaur in that game when you use base stats. It does that famous JP3 neck snap. Like holy shit, it didn't do any of that. And like bro, in Evolution 1, the freaking Indoraptor could beat the Spino in that game, man.
I
and
will say that the one
and I
thing that
think
bugs
Buck and
me,
Doe as well.
yeah, they
Yeah,
do have
and the
those.
roars were bad in Evolution 1. The Spino was only 13 to 15 meters in Evolution 1. Like in Evolution 1, they really, really treated the Spino bad.
Dude, not
Wait,
only that, but the one issue I have with the Evolution games is that, and I don't know why it bugs me, it just does, but they put the circular headlights on the 92 Jeep Saharas.
True.
And they didn't have circular headlights, they were square. So or rectangular, whatever you want to term them as, but that for some reason that just like annoys me. That's the only thing because it like breaks the immersion of the game. I think it's just
I
little
agree.
details like that.
I
I
agree.
think they need to pay closer attention to.
For sure.
and wait
And I
about
would
the
love to
music.
see a feature where the more vehicles you make, it adds like a different number to the vehicle so that you don't just have 100 Explorer 4s rolling through your park.
Yep. For sure. But overall, Evolution 2 is like, it's definitely an almost perfect game. Like
Absolutely.
like I don't care what anyone says, it's way better than Evolution 1. Evolution 1 is nothing compared to Evolution 2. Way better Evolution 2.
I will say that I think their DLCs are overpriced. I own every single one of the DLCs for JWE2, but I will say that $10 for 4 dinosaurs is kind of crazy.
True. Like the prices are a bit overpriced. I agree. I'm just saying, like, the dinosaurs in the game and like, overall like the designs and everything are a lot better than Evolution 1.
No, absolutely. It's
Yep.
definitely a much more complete game.
For sure.
I'm still waiting for the one where they introduced the Microceratops finally.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I think they recently introduced the Ankylo Docus. It's like a hybrid of Ankylosaurus and Diplodocus. They recently brought that hybrid into Evolution 2, which is pretty cool.
And
Wait,
not to mention, they give it a redesign, which I think it's a lot better.
wait.
Oh, I agree, bro.
There was also this series. It was also recorded Jurassic World, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. It was called Return to Isla Sorna.
That was funny what you just
Hey,
did there.
It was called.
listen, I gotta go and eat dinner, and I'm probably gonna relax for a little bit, guys. I appreciate the
I
conversation.
gotta go eat too.
Yeah, it was fun
This was
talking
nice.
to you guys.
It was really was.
Definitely.
Sure.
Y'all
Thanks
take
for
it easy.
inviting
We'll
me.
have to do this again sometime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I might have to go too soon, unfortunately.
Sure. I can talk for a bit longer. See if anyone else wants to join the live.
I'll try to. I'll see if I can join later.
Yeah,
Alright.
sure.
I'll miss you, Jack.
I'll miss you too, bro. Yo, Brandon, we should collab sometime again if you want
Hey,
on a YouTube video.
I would definitely be down to do that. You have all my love.
For sure, bro.
Can I join as well?
And yeah, of course, yeah, Jurassic. We should collab again too, bro. I miss our videos as well.
Ah, yes.
Wait. Can we do
Hell
it?
yeah.
Wait, can we do a collaboration maybe in the future?
Yeah, of course we can.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I really enjoy doing collabs with my fans because like not a lot of YouTubers like to do a lot of collabs. I'm the opposite. I love doing collabs. I think collabs are a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wait, there's one more thing I want to say is there was also what was it? There was also I wonder what the other Rexes on Isla Sorna look like that we didn't see.
True. Yo, my boy Patrick, what's going on, Patrick?
Good.
Patrick,
Finally,
question. Jurassic 16. Have you ever met my friend Patrick?
I heard of him, but never met him.
Oh, Patrick, this is Jurassic 16. Jurassic 16. Meet Patrick because I don't think you guys know each other.
All right.
What's up?
Bye guys.
Yeah.
See you later, Shadow Gamer.
Talk to
See
you
ya,
later,
bye.
John.
Oh,
Bye.
see you later, bro.
You already know
Bye.
who Shadow Gamer is.
All right, Patrick,
Yeah.
it's just me and you, bro. What's new? How you doing, man?
Nothing.
Same old.
So, but
Patrick, now that Jurassic World 4 is confirmed, and we also got KS3, like, which one are you more excited for, and what do you hope to see in Jurassic World 4 and in Jurassic World KS3?
the truth, brother, neither, since Jurassic World Dominion was disappointing me so much.
Okay,
To be honest, I don't blame you, to be
Jurassic
honest.
World 4.
JJ,
have
tell us
some
what you want to see,
thoughts.
bro. Yeah.
Okay. Before I explain for what I want to see, I want to like get this like really big concern out of the way. It's like
Yeah, for sure.
how much time they have to produce it, because
Yeah.
having it done by next year,
That's crazy to think
wild.
about. It really is. Yeah, because they've never done that before. Like, the thing is, like, here's the thing too. Here's what gets more crazy. Like, I heard as of right now, the only thing they have done is the script. I don't even think and they have some cast members as well. They have the director, like and they don't start filming until like the end of this July. So like it's crazy to think that they're gonna get it out by June 2025. Like how is that possible?
I mean,
Yeah, really.
if they actually pull it off, which I have some bit of doubts on, then that would be impressive. But at the same time, I'm having my doubts a bit.
For sure. Well, I guess it is confirmed because like I don't think they would just say July 2nd, 2025 for nothing. But like, at the same time, like maybe they should have thought twice before confirming that date. Because like if they release the film maybe in 2026, at least it gives them a couple of years then, rather than just 1 year.
Yeah. Someone wants to join.
Oh, sure. I don't know if do you guys know this guy or not?
I guess just let him in. I guess.
I don't.
No, let him in. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's always nice to meet new people.
True.
Yeah.
So,
Hello.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Hello.
hello.
That's nice.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet
Yeah, nice
you.
to meet you.
Uh, 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 may
So what?
I introduce myself?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
May I?
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Imam. Yeah, I'm from Indonesia.
Oh, no, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
For sure.
I see your
Yeah. This is all
I
known
see
to us.
your photo profile is dinosaur. Yeah? So I like I I love dinosaur. Yes, I love
Dinosaurs,
dinosaur.
yeah, dinosaurs are awesome. Like
Yeah.
dinosaurs have always
Yes.
been my favorite animals. Dinosaurs,
Yes.
Yeah.
I see Spinosaurus and
yep,
what's that?
Spinosaurus is my
Yeah.
favorite. Yep.
Yeah. The
What's your favorite
Spinosaurus.
dinosaur?
Uh, Velociraptors.
Velociraptor, nice. The Velociraptors are very
Yeah.
awesome, especially the ones that
Yeah.
we see in Jurassic Park films.
So
Oh my god, they're scary.
I love dinosaur like that.
True.
So
Yeah.
I
We all
just
love
try
maybe in
to
dinosaurs.
join your broadcast like that. Sorry
For sure.
if if my English uh bad. My
No,
English is bad.
it's okay, bro. We're not gonna judge you on
Yeah.
your English. Don't worry, we're not like that.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're very chill. I have a whole like fossil hall right here.
what's that?
Nice.
It's a T-Rex.
Yeah, I'm at my friend's house right
It's a
now.
replica. I wish I
Oh,
had like a
yeah.
real T-Rex tooth, but those
I'm in
suckers
his room
cost
right now.
like $50,000, so I had to get a replica.
Damn, real life dinosaur cost a lot.
Yo, you want to know what's actual bullshit? They sell like an actual Spinosaurus tooth for only like $40, but for when it comes to a T-Rex tooth, a single chip of a T-Rex tooth is $200.
Holy
That's fucking
crap!
bullshit.
That's crazy.
Two-
That's
And
so
Spinosaurus
expensive.
is more rare than T-Rex. Let that sink in.
True. So shouldn't it cost more for the Spino then?
Hypothetically, probably.
Yeah. Well, I guess it costs more for the Rex because the Rex is like the most popular dinosaur, right? But
Yeah,
like, if Spinosaurus,
dinosaurs, right?
Yeah, the girl
hey,
Dinosaur.
Spinosaurus.
right here.
Yes.
Yeah. But to be honest, I love all dinosaurs. Like, sure, like the Spinosaurus is my favorite, but the thing is, like, when we get other new dinosaurs or other dinosaurs, like for example, in Jurassic Park 3, besides seeing the
Oh,
Spinosaurus, seeing those new Pteranodons and also the Ceratosaurus, that was also very enjoyable for me as well. You know,
do you have Triceratops?
Oh yeah,
Triceratops.
I have a Hammond collection Triceratops figure right here.
Triceratops is actually my personal favorite herbivore dinosaur.
Mine is
Yeah.
Stegosaurus.
I got a Shrike,
Nice.
a Para,
I love the
Hey, Para too.
Triceratops.
My
Nice.
Baryonyx Ceratosaur, and
my
then
my
Yes,
good old Rexy pal right here.
yeah no
T-Rex. Yeah,
my favorite dino gotta be
T-Rex. T-Rex and T-Rex enemies of Triceratops.
yeah
I think
yes
so.
yes
I
yes
think
they
there's
are
actually a
They live
fossil
in the
proof
same
to show that they actually
ecosystem.
battled. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah they don't like each other at all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a predator and prey
Imagine
relationship.
actually seeing like a real life T Rex versus Triceratops battle in like
Yeah.
real life. Like, that would be so intense to
I
see in real life.
got my money on the T-Rex.
Yeah. Well, like I feel like what like T Rex versus Triceratops can go either way. It's like whoever makes
Yeah,
the
it's a
wrong move
50-50.
for because like if the T Rex gets about the neck, oh, it's done. But if the Triceratops gets the horns in the stomach,
Well,
then the T Rex would be
it's
done.
also been
No,
proven
wait.
that
There was a scientific study for like Tyrannosaurs, like with the strength of their musculature and their jaws and stuff, and they were like capable of pulling the heads off of the Triceratops's body.
Damn,
and
that,
here's the
that's
thing,
that,
and
that
here's the
that's
thing
so
about,
And there
powerful.
and here's the
was
thing
like
about.
fossil evidence to
Yeah,
Okay.
support this
T Rex's
hypothesis.
bite force is really really powerful. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only bite force, like if we're going paleo, like scientifically accurate dinosaurs, the only not just just animals in general. I think the only thing that has a stronger bite force than T Rex is just a megalodon. That's it, right?
Yeah, there's a handful of animals that could surpass T-Rex in bite force, being Megalodon, and I think
And what
like
else? Isn't it
uh,
like Sarcosuga or something like that?
I think there was like a species like Dinosaur. Wait, what the
Oh yeah.
fuck?
Well,
Oh, the
I just,
microphone's kind of like being echoey right now.
it's
What the heck?
not me. You know.
Oh, I wonder who it is.
Okay.
Wait, is it me or?
Okay, crisis.
Okay. No. Okay. No, it stopped. But no. What's your
Oh, okay.
guys' favorite accurate dinosaur? Mine has to be the Giganotosaurus.
For me, okay, my favorite scientifically accurate dinosaur is the Saurophaganax.
Mine's is the
My,
Rex. I'm always a Rex
Nice,
fanboy. T-Rex will forever be
nice,
my number one.
yeah. Just
nice, bro.
overall, my favorite dinosaurs are just the Giganotosaurus,
Nice.
and Spinosaurus, T-Rex, Velociraptor, Stegosaurus, and then the
Nice.
Utahraptor, and that's
I
about
mean,
it.
my favorite scientific accurate raptor is the Utahraptor. I think
Big-
the Utahraptor is absolutely terrifying. Like
Yeah,
even in real life.
May
Utahraptor's no
may
joke.
may I see your raptors? Do you have raptors?
Um,
Velociraptors?
Raptors. Where did
Raptors.
I think I put my Raptors away somewhere in one of these
Hmm?
shelves. I don't know where I put them. Fuck.
But
That's okay.
no, but my favorite dinosaur in Jurassic Park will always be the Spinosaurus.
Yeah, it's the same here. My favorite Jurassic Park dinosaur is the Spinosaurus. My favorite real life dinosaur is the Sauropodonax.
Mhm.
Bro, that
I hate
Spino was on a
Dominion.
Black Air Force activity.
I fucking hate Dominion and how they did the Giga.
Yeah,
In fact, I
I
have
mean,
actual
like
Black Air Force Ones, bro.
the fact that they hyped the Giganotosaurus to be the Joker, and yet it only killed one locust and barely had any screen time, and then just basically died after it was introduced. It really was done dirty, to be honest. What do you
Yeah, really.
think, Patrick?
Yeah, really, because it was my favorite dinosaur, and it pissed me off
I know.
when I watched the movie. That's why I have no hopes for the Jurassic World 4 movie. I really don't give a fuck.
I don't blame you. I mean, I hope it's a good film, but the thing is, like, I don't want to get too excited because, like, here's the thing. Here's the problem. Like, before I saw Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, I was so hyped thinking they're gonna be amazing movies. But then when I came out of the theater, I was disappointed with a good amount of things. Like,
I'm
I
gonna
did
say
like
right
Fallen Kingdom,
now, out of all
but
the Jurassic World films, it was for me. It was Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom that was actually the only good one.
yeah, I mean, Fallen Kingdom, I liked it. I just wish that Fallen Kingdom, like, had more like dinosaurs. I wish they didn't cut like the Dilophosaurus, Spinosaurus, and a few others. And I wish that what's it called again? The new dinosaurs in Fallen Kingdom got more screen time.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
other than that, the Fallen Kingdom was a pretty good film,
To me,
it
the
was.
dinosaurs felt more like a background thing in the film.
especially the new dinosaurs in Fallen Kingdom. Like they didn't really get much
But
screen time except.
speaking about dinosaurs, are you guys excited for GVXK? Jesus, sorry,
Oh, Godzilla!
GXK.
Oh my God, man! I'm definitely seeing that in theaters. I can't
I
wait.
know. I can't wait either.
That
I
movie will
am so
never
excited to
be
see
better than
Godzilla.
minus one. Minus one will always be peak.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, Derv, but don't be one of those toxic ass fans that keep on saying, "Oh, the Japanese Godzilla is always better. The Japanese Godzilla is always better."
Oh, I'm
Yeah, Patrick, remember the good old days
I'm
when
a
you used to be
massive
called
Toho
Kingzilla?
fan.
Yo, please don't remember. Please don't.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yo, JJ Rex, do you remember the good old days when we had Kingzilla?
I don't think he remembers.
Zilla.
I'm just kidding, Patrick. Don't worry, I'm
Kingzilla
kidding.
used to be me, but
Kingzilla.
I don't like Kingzilla at all.
I feel like I remember that name, but I don't think I do at the same time. Can someone like refresh my mind?
Well, yeah, Patrick used to be called Kingzilla for the longest time, but then he changed it. Like I think what, a year ago, Patrick? Or
Yeah, a year ago, and I used to be called what was it, Jurassic something?
sure. Didn't you used to be called Fishing for Squid as well? Fishing for
Nope,
Squid.
nope, that was someone else.
Oh my god! Do you remember the video you made on Fishing for Squid, Patrick?
Yes,
Can,
yes, I
can,
do.
can you say what you said again? It's so funny.
No, I'm only gonna save that inside that one video I sent you.
Okay,
Except
but
that's a
it
deleted
was funny though.
video, by the way. I sent you. That's a deleted video.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. But overall, like I hear Jurassic World 4 is going to be a prequel. So like, if it is a prequel, I hope they can pull it off and make it a great prequel. I really hope so.
I
Yeah.
don't worry. I don't think it's gonna be good at all.
Got a
Well,
little
like,
page panel from my manga.
hey, I'm liking the show, bro. I love how you drew like the adults like Spino that I created as well. That's awesome.
Yeah. And that adult spinal was like you yourself.
Hell
Like,
yeah, that's me.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Right now,
yo, guys, like the thing is, like for the longest time, we didn't get any announcement for Jurassic World 4, but like this February when they confirm it's coming out July 2025, I'm still shocked. Like, how are they gonna make it that fast?
It's gonna be trash. Telling you right now.
It's probably not gonna be that long. Like, if they only have a year to make it, it's like it probably will be longer than Jurassic Park 3, but it's probably gonna only be like 2 hours max. It's not gonna be as long as like Dominion.
Okay, I just want to say
they
this
must
now.
have a hell of a team if they're gonna pull it off that
They
fast.
must,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
They must have a lot of people hired because, like, if they only have a few people, if they only have like a few people on the team, then no, there's no way. They must have like a lot of people on the team working for them.
what's your guys' favorite Jurassic Park movies? Mine is Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic Park 3, then Jurassic Park, then Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, then Jurassic World, then Jurassic World Dominion.
Nice.
Mine is
mean,
gonna
like from the
be the the first two.
nice. I mean, like in terms of like the live action, Jurassic
Those are
Park
all
3
my
is my favorite, but
ranks right there.
nice.
Dominion is the worst.
Yeah. I mean, like with Dominion, like the good things that I liked about Dominion is that they brought back the original cast for a big role. That was great.
Yeah, I like
But like the
that.
Giga, yeah, but the way that they did the Giga, that was definitely not great. I mean, I like the design of the
Yeah.
Giga. It was
Oh,
cool for like how the Giga looks in the franchise. It's just and even the final battle was cool as well. But it's just the fact that the Giga didn't have much screen time and they didn't make it feel like a villain when they hyped up to be the Joker.
It
That's what's
didn't even do
disappointing.
a whole lot
okay,
too.
by the
All it
Yeah.
did
way,
was just
so
walk around the car.
speaking about the Giga, are you still gonna continue Survival of the Fittest?
I mean, I plan to get back, but here's the reason why. Like, I had episode 5 still isn't out because here's the thing. Like, I know how to do 2D animation, but number one, it's not that good, and number two, I don't know how to make 3D animation. So that's why I'm still unsure. Like, maybe if I get more subscribers, maybe one day. I actually hire an animator because I can afford it. But as of right now, like I'm not gonna say it's canceled, but it's on hold still
Uh,
as of right now.
for me,
As for
I'm
me, I'm
going to make a.
working on chapter 7 of Gondor.
That's
Nice. I mean,
nice.
your Gondor series is awesome. I really enjoy it.
For
Right
me,
now,
I
I'm working on like the JJ Rex character arc where, just a trigger warning, it's gonna tackle some serious subject matter.
That's
You've
okay,
been
bro.
warned. Yeah.
okay, cool. Um, yeah. But for me, I haven't really announced this yet, but I'm going to make my kaiju film here soon with Zilla in it.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, I can't wait. But first, I need to get the equipment for it, and I also need to wait till it's like summer around. But yeah, it's going to be good.
All
Probably
right,
not the
I'm
best
back.
quality. Probably not the best quality, but it's going to. I'm going to make it good though. Just watch me.
Wait, guys, question like about Instagram lives. Do you guys know if Instagram lives automatically end at 1 hour? Because I remember they used to do that, or did that stop?
I think they
Um,
still do that. I don't.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not really
that's too late.
sure.
All right,
Yeah,
so I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back.
you're
Thanks.
basic. No, because I
Alright,
remember Instagram Lives used to always do that. I don't know if they still do that, but it's like I don't know.
I wish what was it you could continue to Survival of the Fittest and Patrick Kwan didn't leave.
Yeah. But I mean, maybe one day I continue it again, but we'll see.
Maybe in like a few months.
Yeah,
Possibly.
I mean, like I want to continue it, but I don't want to guarantee anything for the future because I don't want to like lie. But I hope like if I had it my way, I would definitely continue it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe there could be 2 versions of episode 5.
true.
Like
Oh,
one 2D and then
Yeah,
like
that's
each
true.
version has like a different ending or something.
Yeah, that'd be
Is
cool.
that what you're trying to go for? Hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's a cool idea to think about actually.
wait, you know what music you should have had in
Yeah,
Survival of the
but
Fittest? You remember the Tree People music from Jurassic Park 3?
Yeah,
That theme should have played when what was it? Jalen and Richard were like this. I hope they're okay wherever they are on this island.
true. But like,
okay,
here's
wow.
the thing,
Wait,
dude.
so
Like I'm trying to see how long I've been live for, but it's not even telling me. Like I'm pressing live and it just says 0:23, so it's like I don't know.
Hmm.
but I know I just want to ask you this, Spino. So you're gonna post this on YouTube, right?
Probably. I want to start doing live streams on YouTube and Instagram, post them so people can like just see random live streams with my fans and
Oh
friends. You know?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down for that.
Yeah.
you
Hell
should
yeah.
do that because this will be technically the first time I'll be on the Spinosaurus the King video.
Yeah, and the
Actually,
only
yeah, true.
one time I've been on a video, it got fucking deleted for no reason. But I still have the highlight of my video on my channel.
I know, like fucking YouTube like deleted that for no reason, but by accident. But yeah, the high at least we're still at the highlights though.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think
Spencer,
like
speak.
one of the funniest highlights in that video is when I said like like wasn't the Pyraptor? And then you're like, oh bro, hell no. You made like a
Not even
meme.
close. And then I showed a picture of what an actual Pyroraptor would have
Yeah,
looked like.
yeah, true.
Yeah, I did believe
Oh, that's
Campbell
funny.
was even in that live, right?
Oh yeah, that video was me, JJ Rex, and Campton.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
True. Yeah, me and Campton we're cool now.
Okay, Camptodon, in my opinion, he's a very complex person.
I think he's a great guy.
It's a mixed bag of feelings for me.
I
Sure,
think
yeah.
he's a great guy.
Well, he's definitely redeemed himself. Like to me, like I know he's had problems with other people, but like with me, he's been good with me. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but what
I mean,
was it? You
it's
know,
been almost 2 years since I had a problem with him. Like me and him are good now.
wait, with Survival of the Fittest, you know what you could also do? You could also like release like you could always remake episode 5 in the episodes.
True, true.
Well, I'm gonna dip. Y'all have a good day.
You
All right,
too.
Patrick,
Bye.
Yo, Reximus joined.
Rexilla.
What's up? Okay, I know Reximus hates being called Rexzilla, but that name goes kind of hard.
I know, like that's true. Yo, yo. Anyone still there?